Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dorothy, and on today's episode I'll be sharing with you guys how I passed my German B1 exam. Drum rolls please. How I passed in flying colors. This is the German B1 exam, also known as the Deutsch test für Zuwanderer. I'm going to be sharing today some important informations, few materials that helped me while I was preparing for this exam, a few YouTube pages that I was always running to learn about the language and prepare for the exams. I'm also going to be sharing it today, and what to expect on the day of this exam if you are preparing for this exam in the near. I'll be sharing the different parts of the exam. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, please stick around and watch this video to the end. If you're new to this channel, if you're just coming across my page today for the very first time, thank you and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I discuss how I navigate my life in Germany, vital informations to people that will be needing them, for spouses relocating here into Germany with the German Family Reunion Visa. I made a very first video on how to relocate, how to join your spouse in Germany. That video is very detailed. Should you need any information, find it there. I'm going to be linking it to this video as well. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around with me, even though I've not been consistent. Thank you for the love. And without further ado, let's quickly dive into it. My preparation period for the exam was between 5 to 6 months. I wrote the exam on the 1st of June. It was an intensive class. I was going to language school for 5 times a week, Monday to Fridays. I was always going to school, and then we were being taught in modules. We had to buy materials, and the materials we used in Germany, they have a lot of textbooks when it comes to learning the language. The materials I had to buy was specifically from Tech. These are all the materials, a lot of them. So I first of all started with the A1. I already did A1 in Nigeria before coming to Germany, but I had to start from A1 again because I was like, let me just start from the scratch. Let me just start from the cradle. That was what I did. On the first day of class, we were told to get this book. The Kurs und Arbeitsbuch, and this is the intensive training book. I got from A1.1 till the last one, which is B1.2. Unfortunately, I didn't buy the B1.2 because I was like, I have other materials that helped me, so there was no need. I didn't really see the need in getting it. Yeah, so these are all the materials that helped me out. This is the A1.1. This is the A1.2. This is the A2.1. This is the A2.2, and this is the B1. So all these materials, I had to get them as I was preparing intensively for the exams. So another vital material that helped me, was this book, Pons, Deutsch auf Fremdsprache. This book was gifted to me by a relative of mine. So he was like, this book is very good. This book will help you, and boy, it did help. Yeah, the book really did help me. It came with a CD, which I had to install into my laptop I was using to learn. So if you are interested or you are in the process, this book will really help you. I think it goes for 15 euro. Yeah, the price is right here. The book costs 15 euro. I have no intentions of making this video so long, so I'm just going to go straight into every aspect of the video. On YouTube, 2 specific Dutch learning pages did really helped me. The handler of the page was always doing live videos, live teaching, brief letter writing, that is brief schreiben. He was always doing that. He was always doing exams, Übungen. Always, he was going on live every time to help people. You could go on the live, you could comment. He would do this teachings and then do tests where you'll be expected to give answers, write in your answers, or choose the most suitable answers for the problem, to solve the problem online. It was a very, very amazing time. I always tuned in whenever he was doing his live. And one thing about this page, this is not a PR for the page, but one thing about this page, he recognized, like, he was very interactive. Sometimes when you put your answer, he calls your name and he's like, okay, you got it right, okay. And the name of this page is Deutsch Prüfungen, German test and German grammar. The next one, Deutsch lernen. Name of the page is Deutsch lernen. Then two specific pages also on Instagram caught my eyes, caught my attention, because I was really learning from them. The first one is Your Dutch Teacher. Yeah, Your Dutch Teacher on Instagram. If you just type it, I think it will come up, to pop up. And then the next one was German Learning with Thomas. German Learning with Thomas. Yeah. So these 4 pages really did help me, because I was always going to them, always going back to these pages, participating in their live videos and stuff like that to learn and prepare for the exam. Another thing that really did help me was always writing letters. I was always writing briefs. I have a note full of letters, and then it was so good that my teacher, whenever I had problems, I would just write letters, go online, find letters, write them, and then take it to my teacher during the school days, school hours, and I would submit it to her. She would do corrections, and then yeah, that was how I was able to also prepare. So I had like a test, like a notebook that I was always using to write. Like I did a lot of writing. I wrote a lot of letters, and then this book is like a little gold mine to me, because when I did my studying, I was always writing here in school. When I studied alone, when I learned something new, so I always did write here. And then I was always writing letters when I wrote letters at home, or maybe when we were given House of Gabe or the Aufgabe in class to write. I would always write my letter and then take it to my teacher for correction. And then I have like this book contains all my work from A1, the period of my participating in the Dutch integration course, contains all my learning from A1 to my B1. Yes, this is like a little gold mine for me. Yes, so on the day of the exam, what to expect on the day of the exam. Before I go further, please, I'd like you to take a moment to subscribe to this channel in case you're watching me and you've not done that already. Please like this video, share this video to someone. It may just be useful to somebody else. I'll be leaving the link of the handles both on Instagram and on YouTube. I'll be leaving the links on the description, the caption of this video. So in case you are interested, you can also go there and you would learn. Promise you would learn so much from those YouTube pages I've mentioned earlier. Okay, now what to expect on the day of the exam. So the exam is divided into 3 major parts. The first part is the Hören and the Lesen. That is the hearing and the reading part. They are together. Then the next part is the brief schreiben, where you are given 2 different letters to write. Situation, you are given that situation, and then you write a letter according to the situation that is being given to you. So on the exam day, you have 2 situations. You have to pick one that suits you best, one that you know that, okay, I will be able to write. Then you write the letter. Then the Hören and the Lesen part is 45 minutes and 45 questions. Yeah, the duration for the exam is 45 minutes and you have 45 questions in total to answer. And these questions are, you just have to cross the suitable answer. You just have to listen and then you cross A, B, C, or D, whichever answer pass to the question you are being given. Now, The next part is the Briefschreiben part. This part, the exam lasts for 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Exact 30 minutes they take your paper from you. So you have 30 minutes to write. Choose any of this one that is suitable. I like the fact that you are at least able to choose. So if this one, if option A doesn't suit you, definitely option B would suit you. So that one is for 30 minutes and it's over 20. Yeah, everything is over 20. And then the last one is the mündliche Prüfung, which is over 100. The mündliche Prüfung is also divided into 3 segments, 3 parts. You have the first part, which is the Sichtvorstellung, where you have to introduce yourself. You have to tell the examiner about yourself. So all these exams are written on the same way. It sounds really overwhelming, but trust me, it's not so overwhelming when you prepare adequately for the exam. So between this exam, between the Hören, Lesen part and the Schreiben, you have like 30 minutes break or 25 minutes break to go refresh yourself and then come back for the mündliche Prüfung. So the mündliche Prüfung, like I said, is divided into 3 parts. You have the Sichtvorstellung, where you have to introduce yourself, basically self-introduction. And then you have the next part, which is called the Fotobeschreibung. You handed a photo and then you would explain, like you would describe the situation in that photo. You are actually expected to give it a name, like to name the thema, like give the situation a topic. You talk about the situation on the photo that you are being handed. So I'm going to quickly say something. You see the very first YouTube handle that I mentioned, that page really did help me with my Fotobeschreibung. He had a lot of Fotobeschreibung tests that he did on that page. If you go check that page, if you're preparing for the exam, if you check that page, I promise you, you will see something very useful there that would help you and give you a simpler way of doing the Fotobeschreibung. Now, the next one is the gemeinsam planning. The gemeinsam planning, you don't have to do this part alone. You have to go in for the mündliche Prüfung with a partner or a Partnerin. This person, I believe you and this person would be, before now, have to have studied together in a kind of way, like plan together, study together how to pass this part of the exam. So for me, I had a partnering, and she speaks very good. She has lived here for quite a number of years, and then her speaking was very good. So immediately I decided that okay, I was going to partner with her to do the exam, and then I passed and she passed as well, so it was a win-win, you know. And then she really helped me in my speaking. I was always speaking with her on the phone. We're studying together, we're doing, and then we're able to plan real life situations together and then carry them out. So writing the exam, because we start for the exam on the 1st of June, and then after some weeks, about 4-5 weeks, early first week of July, our results were out. Like I showed you guys before, I really did pass in flying colors. For the Hören and the Lesen parts, I passed with 45 points out of 45 points. Then for the Schreiben parts, I passed with 19 points out of 20 points. And then for the Sprechen part, the speaking part, I passed with 98.5 points out of 100 points. Yeah, so if you look at it, it is a pretty decent result. Yeah, so that is all about it. So we've come to the end of this video. For my next video, I'm going to be sharing the Sichtvorstellung, my self-introduction, that was able to boost my points to the 98.5% that I scored out of 100. I'm going to be sharing it here. I'm going to be sharing also what the examiners, they are looking out for when you are doing your mündliche Prüfung. So basically what they are looking out for, they are looking at your word charts. How well are you able to inculcate B1 word charts in your communication? They're also looking at your Flüssigkeit, how fluent you are, and they are looking at your accent. They're checking if you have maybe the German accent, if you are beginning to adopt it or something. Yeah, they are all looking at that. So for our next video, I'll be talking about that in details. I'll be sharing my Sichtvorstellung, my self-introduction. I'll be introducing myself in Dutch, in German. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that in my next video. Please and please and please, if you're new to this channel, kindly pause and subscribe to this channel. That is the only way you are able to encourage me to keep on posting here. And then if you're a returning subscriber, thank you once again. Please endeavor to like this video and to share this video to other people. You could be sharing it to somebody that is preparing for this exam, and this could be very, very useful. So all the links, like I said earlier, the links to the Instagram handle where I was studying from, and the YouTube pages, the links, I'm going to be posting them in the caption below. Do well to go through them, to check it out for yourself. It will really help you. I don't intend to make this video longer than it is already. So see you next time, and thank you so much for stopping by.